Hello everyone, welcome to my show, Brown Dad Logic. My name is Manav Thakker. I'm here with the Brown Dad himself, Mr. Deepak Thakker.
Hi, Manav.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. So my first question to you is, what is your full name?
My full name is Deepak Lakshmidas Thakker.
And what's the relevance of your middle name?
It's my dad's name, and it means servant of goddesses Lakshmi, money.
Servant of goddesses Lakshmi, money. So
Exactly.
The goddess of money is Lakshmi.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what it means, servant of goddess Lakshmi.
Yes.
Do you like your name?
Like my name is, of course, it's okay. Though I would think it's an old-time name. It could have been something better, like some fancy name. Like nowadays, people have it, sort of Aksh or something like that, but this is very old time name, very common name, very every fourth person boy born in our time used to have Deepak and Suresh and Nilesh and Ramesh and all that, so those names are very common, and I would have had a different name, but it really doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, I'm sure before this show that would not have come to your mind whether you like your name or not.
It did.
It did?
It did, because my wife always used to say she likes. She would not have seen me looking at my name, and she would have had somebody in her dream name the husband's name to be Rahul or something like that. So I am not sure. But yes, it came across many times after my marriage. After my marriage, not before that.
Not before. Interesting, interesting. I did not know that actually.
Yes,
That's something I didn't know.
It's true.
But you're okay with your name. You yourself.
Why
are
not?
okay
Why
with it.
not?
Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
I'm a successful man now, and I feel nothing matters when you're successful. Everything goes well.
True.
With the success.
I could agree with that. So, what about my name? How did you come up with my name? Manav.
Oh, usually in India, the tradition is parental aunt, the sister of the father, who is official in the family to give the name. So but in your case, mom was the one who decided to go with Manav. But sometimes it happens when the baby is born, you come across so many suggestions from so many people, and then some name just stuck, and you go with it. And maybe sometimes you feel you could have you could have given the better name, but does it really matter? I think no.
Like you said, once you become successful, it probably doesn't matter. I've come across a lot of struggles to try and come up with an artist name with my name, Manav. Because it just means human, and it's so singular. I've been trying to think. And Nav is actually something that I could have shortened it to, but there's already a rapper named Nav. So
Sometimes you feel, what is there in the name Amitabh or
Yeah.
Shah Rukh? Nothing. It's so.
there's just something.
It's the success.
It's the success that makes the name.
Exactly.
The
It's
success
not the
that-
name that makes success. It's the success
It's
that
the-
makes
it's the
your
success that
name,
makes the name.
Famous. Yes.
Absolutely. That's something that I know we're revolving around the name subject because this episode will be called Name Logic. Why we talk about
Interesting.
the names, the type of names, the reasons behind the names, what kind of names we prefer. I know it's very singular, but something very important about this subject came across in my previous interview with Siddhartha. He says that a lot of people nowadays are trying to change their name to adapt to modern times and trending times. They're trying to change their name to sound appealing to the mass audience. But he disagrees with this. He says that why should you change your name? You should become so, in his words, you should become dope enough that people want to remember your name, not some name that you made up for them.
You're missing one point there. The interesting part in India is something to do with the priest. Nowadays, it's very common that people, everybody has problems in their life, minor, major, whatever, small, big, whatever. But the solution is, oh, your name is Deepak, Dipak, you better make Deepak, and your life will change. This is the wordings of the priest, and people go for it. Like Ashka, it's such a beautiful name, but with AS, they say no, make double AS. You know your life will change. I don't know whether it changes, but everybody have problems, and a little big, small or big, but they think the spelling change will make their life different, which is not true. But
absolutely, I agree with this. There's actually a really funny skit about this that Varun Thakker talks about. He talks about astrology and numerology.
Correct.
But if I'm not wrong, you believe in astrology.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
The answer yes, because when there is problem, you take the help of God or a priest.
Or any positivity you could
any
get from
positivity that can give you a better feeling. So you go to the astrologer and tell them what is going to happen, and you want to hear good things about the future, which makes you happy. So if it's giving a positive energy, why not?
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. So do you understand the numerology at all?
You don't need to.
You don't need to. I read somewhere that Manav is a number 6 name. Although I have 5 letters in my name, so I don't understand the calculation. But whatever it is, I'm a number 6 person, apparently. Varun, if that makes any difference.
I always want to be number 1 person. So, whatever number they'll tell me.
I'm a number 5 person. Are you a number 4? Are you a number 5? Are you a number 3? The fuck does that even mean? You know who latches onto this the most? Actors, right? Actors are insecure. They'll latch on to anything that they feel will help get them success, right? Because a lot of these actors think that the problem with their acting career is the spelling of their name. Baki sab theek ho, spelling mein aaya thoda problem. Spelling.
We talked about how you came up with my name.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like my name? Or was there something else you would have preferred? Okay, let's not say, because it is what it is, right? But if you had another child, what would you name that child? If you had a choice, if you don't have to listen to anybody and you had your own choice of naming a child.
I always wanted my son's name to be Jigar.
Jigar. I heard that before.
But I'm happy with your name. It's cool, it's nice, and since you're my kid, I really like it. There's nothing wrong with the name.
So why Jigar?
Jigar is a daring.
Okay.
And as a boy, I always wish my son has balls to really do something and go all out and sort of explore everything, So that's a jigar. You need balls to do something in English.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. It's a very interesting explanation. I like that explanation actually a lot.
Thank you.
My next question to you is, did you ever ask your parents why they named you Deepak?
There was no need to ask. There was no time to ask. My father was busy making next kid, and we were already 7 brothers, and after my younger brother, there were a couple of miscarriages. So my father was busy making kids. So
oh my God.
Name had no chance. Whatever they keep, we went along. That time name was not so relevant thing. Nowadays, the people really search. Google came in, and so many names, options came in. As I told you before, there were only few names which were like Ramesh, Deepak, Naresh, Bharat, sort of Dilip, and all those common names. So all my brothers are Rajesh, Deepak, Dilip, Bharat, Dhiren, Ashwin.
Yeah, that is a juicy topic for the name episode. You have 7 brothers, So let's name all of them from the oldest to the youngest.
Oldest is Bharat, and then Dilip, and then Naresh, and then Dhiren, and then Ashwin, and then me, and then Rajesh.
Interesting. Wow. So you're the second youngest then, out of all.
Yes, and there were a couple of miscarriages after that, so we don't calculate that.
And
we
you
don't see
and
that.
then you guys never talked about what you'd name the other two. other two.
We had no preferences. We
Yeah,
had nothing to do. It's okay. It's the name, and you call out with somebody. You have to call someone. Otherwise, when
Yeah.
we say hi, bro, all 6 of them would come. So you need to give the names. So
Right.
the person you need, that gentleman would come. That brother would come. So that's
Right.
it. That's name. Yes.
Right. So if you had to swap your name, suppose it was there was what do you call? So if you had to swap your name and there was no discussion about it, it's like you have to swap your name right now with one of your brothers. Whose name would you swap with?
One of my brothers, yes, Ashwin.
Ashwin. You like that name?
He's the most handsome amongst all of us.
It's not like you take their looks or anything. It's not
No,
like you take any
it
character.
does matter.
It matters.
Of course, it matters.
Okay.
And intelligence-wise also, yes, Ashwin and Dhiren, they both are very intelligent, but it's little different name, and yes.
You like the name?
I have to choose from the 6. So
Yeah.
that is a different name, and
That you would swap
during-
with?
Yes.
If you had to.
If I had to.
If you had to. Okay.
But I wouldn't know. I would prefer
Yeah.
my name. I'm okay with my name. I'm happy with my name. Yes.
Yes, excellent. Of course. Do you like mom? I mean, her name. Do you like
My mom or your mom?
my mom.
When you say mom, I'm confused.
No, do you like your wife's name?
Yes, I like it.
You like it. Do you know what it means? Do you know what Falguni means?
I think Falguni means one of the I don't know exactly what it means though.
I don't either. I was just asking you if you knew what it means. We can search it up right now on Google to see.
Yes.
Alright, let's search it up.
Maybe flower?
You think it means flower? Okay.
I think so, or one of the season. Out of 5-6 seasons they have it in the year, one of Falgun is a season that
So according to Google's first search result, Falguni is a Gujarati girl name, and meaning of this name is beautiful, greater, flower.
oh, so I was right in a way. Yeah,
Yeah.
flower. Yeah,
So he was right.
clap to me.
Is there anything you would like to say to Falguni? Let's say you have one sentence. So that let's say you have 5 words.
Thank you for the great support all the time.
Thank you for the great. Okay, it's fine. That's good enough. Yeah.
Great support all the time.
Yeah, great support all the time. Perfect. Great support all the time. Excellent. It's very impressive. Did you have any say on what your daughter's name would be?
No, it was picked up from the name. My wife had one friend named Shaifali, and she just liked that name, and she just picked up from there. That's it.
Actually?
Yes. Though we went across many names and we considered many names, but ultimately it was her friend's name which was picked up, and I don't know why, and I never knew that girl, and but
So you never asked mom why she chose
The-
Shefali as her daughter's name?
no, the success of our marriage is not question your wife. Yes, it's true.
But we need to get her on the show to ask her why she named Shefali. Actually, was it just her friend, or was there something else? That And there's the whole process of like a Panditji choosing the start of the letter and that.
Oh yeah. Of course, according to the priest and the day of the time of your birth, there is always a initial given, and then you choose the name from that initial. So that is definitely plays a big role in Hindu mythology, in Hindu culture, that we do pick the name from the initials that are given according to the time of the birth.
Okay. Can you, according to our Hindu culture, what is the exact process of choosing a name? Obviously, influences can come from our experiences, but what is the process from the start to finish?
Like the day, the time that you are born, the priest analyzes on the basis of some mythology that, okay, the name should start from S or D or B or whatever. So once the initials are been given by the priest, then you give the name according to that starting of the name starts with that initial.
Okay.
So you put that name accordingly.
Okay. Interesting. So, just checking, do you like your daughter's name? I know you like all your kids' names, but do you like it just because they're your kid? Or would you have liked this name anyways? Would you have known? Would you be able to tell whether you would like
To be frank, no.
No.
It could have been. There are so many better names. But does that really make any difference? No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
But if you are asking me, I have to be frank and.
Okay, well, that's all we have for name logic. Just to be sure again, you had no say in choosing both of our names.
It was like on the gunpoint. This name, yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who asked you? The Pandit said
Not
this,
Pandit.
or-
Of course, the stuntman, his wife, of course. And her say is the last. And there's nothing wrong. She's the one who had the baby in her stomach for 9 months, 10 months, whatever, and she has all the right to go for the name, not select the name, but to approve the name, and there is nothing wrong. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm really glad that you're not a numerology person. That never made sense to me, and I'm glad it doesn't make sense to you.
I'm very practical.
Yeah.
I don't believe in anything. If I want to, in certain cases, yes, I do, but I'm very practical. I don't believe in anything which is superficial or blind faith or something. No, I don't believe.
Nothing superficial and nothing with blind faith. That is something that I would take away from this, your personality. But that was a great episode. Next episode, we'll be talking about why cricket is so important to brown dads. We'll be asking about your favorite players,
That is
your favorite
interesting.
moments, your favorite matches that you've watched, way back, and why it is so important to brown dads. A lot of brown dads have a lot of pride in their cricket, and I would like to dive deeper into why that is.
Interesting topic.
So yeah, we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me over the show,
Yeah.
and all the best for your future trip to India, for your future programs, whatever you're going to do.
We'll do the cricket episode in India together. That'll feel more like home and more like talking about cricket.